Hello everyone and welcome back to another Algebra screencast, and this one's on collecting like terms. It's really super easy, so sit back, relax and enjoy. I'm sure by the end of this, as long as you follow the instructions, you will be collecting like terms like never before. So what is a like term and how do we collect it? Well, really simply, here goes a typical question. We're not looking at an equation, we're looking at an expression. So expression is no equal sign, equation is with an equal sign, so there's no equation here because there's no equal sign. And then we've got some algebra, so we've got 3a plus 2b plus 2a plus b. Okay, so the key or the trick to this is to not think of them as a's and b's, but to think of them as apples and bananas. So let's give you an example. I've got 3a, or I've got 3 apples, plus 2 bananas, plus another 2 apples, plus another banana. And basically we're collecting the like terms, the things that are the same, and we can clearly see there that we have 5 apples. So if I could rewrite this, I'd have 5 apples plus 3 bananas. Okay, and that's really how easy it is. Now it is easy if you think of it as apples and bananas. It's not so easy if you don't, so please just try your hardest. Even if you have to write them out, put little circles and bananas or whatever they are, then it's well worth doing for a start anyway. So here's an example. I'm going to ask you now to pause the video, think of them as apples, carrots and bananas, and then write down how many apples you have, how many bananas you have, how many carrots you have. Okay, so nice and simple. So we can see we've got 2 apples here and 5 apples there. So we're going to add those apples together to give us 7 apples. Then I've got 3 carrots, but no other carrots, so I just write plus 3 carrots. And the last one is I've got 2 bananas there, so plus 2 bananas. And that really is how easy it is. Now, some people say, does it matter which order you put them in? The answer is no. You could have had 3 carrots plus 7 apples plus 2 bananas, but it's good practice to write them in the order they come. And you can see that I've done that here in this example. Okay, so here's another one. You might notice we've got a minus in there, so it's exactly the same. We've got, I'll read it out to you, got 5 apples plus 2 bananas minus 3 apples plus 10 bananas. And I'm going to ask you how many apples and how many bananas do you have. So pause the video, give it a go, come back and see if you've got it right. Really simple on this one. I've got 5 apples minus 3 apples, so we've got 2 apples. And I've got 2 bananas plus 10 bananas gives us 12 bananas. Okay. Hopefully you got that one correct. I'm sure you did. Another example, so we've got some negatives here. Now, one thing to point out is that I've got, let's call these X-ray machines and these yo-yos. This is not an X-ray machine. Okay, can we see how the difference here? It's squared, so they are in their own entity. So you can't add these to these. So let me read it out to you. I'm going to call these maybe a picture of. All right. So we've got 2 X-ray machines plus 10 X-ray machines minus 3 yo-yos plus 2 pictures of X-ray machines. Okay, so how many X-ray machines do you have? How many pictures of X-ray machines do you have? And how many yo-yos do you have? Pause the video, try and work it out and come back and see if you're right. Okay, so I've got 2 X-ray machines plus 10 X-ray machines. That's 12 X-ray machines. Minus 3 yo-yos plus 2 X-ray pictures of X-ray machines. Okay, now you could think of them as something else there, but they are different, so just remember that. And if you saw this is different to this as well, and we can see the reason why it's different, but some people get confused, they start to wonder whether they're doing it correct. Just remember that they are different and you can't add them because they are different. All right, so now it's time for the quiz. It's time for you to give these 3 a go. Remember, if you didn't get these right, it's not the end of the world. Go back and watch the video, see it a few times, go and do it. But anyway, for now, pause it, give these a go and see if you're right. All right, so hopefully you've had enough time to do that. Here we go. The answers are going to come up any second now. And there we go. So we've got 7 X-ray machines and 2 yo-yos. All right. And you can see here that I've rearranged the expression there so that all the x-ray machines are next to each other. So you can see here that I've rewritten it. So 10x minus 3x plus 2y, and then it works through. And the same thing here, I've put all my apples together, all my bananas together, and that makes it nice and easy as well. Not something that I always do, because I do think that you can just sort of say, 10 x-ray machines minus 3 x-ray machines, and then you can put in there 7 x-ray machines, and then you can go to the next one. But as long as you circle them or cross them off as you go, you should be fine. And then we've got 5 apples and 11 bananas and 27 apples and minus 3 pictures of apples, if you want to think about it like that. Anyway, that is all the questions. Hopefully you got them all correct. It is really, really simple, but some people do get sort of mixed up about it. But please, hopefully that's not you. Again, if you struggle, watch the video a few times, and I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. Don't forget to write that wonderful revision card that you all look forward to writing after all of these screencasts. And until next time, it's been an absolute pleasure. And just remember, those small improvements you make every day will eventually add up to huge improvements by the end of the year.